Hello, this is Chris with the Urban Artist Market. We are doing our premiere of online artist interviews on Zoom. And so I'm here with Martha Lee. She's a wonderful artist that's been with the show since the very beginning. She does beautiful jewelry designs. A long time. Good morning, Martha.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
Yeah, we were talking before we came on to this interview that you've had 30 years of doing jewelry.
30 plus.
So it sounds like what I love about this story is that we all evolve as artists. We're constantly changing the discipline that we're working in, how we work in that discipline. And so you have kind of morphed recently, about maybe a year ago or 6 months ago. You can clarify into sculpture. So tell all the viewers a little bit about that.
Well, for a long time, I've wanted to do sculpture of archetypes and symbolic figures and just could not find the medium that I was comfortable in working with. And I literally stumbled across a medium that's used highly in Europe, not so much over here, that I was comfortable to work with, and I found inspiration. And the figures that I'm doing, this is one of them. This is the medicine man. Of course, he's a shaman, and we know what we expect from a medicine man. He is our leader, he's our healer, he teaches us, he shows us the way, and he's the symbol of protection and guidance in our journey of life. So this is actually the first one that I made, and I'm really pleased with the way he came out. It grew and grew and grew. I finally put something on the base. I thought he needed to have some embellishments. So from my jewelry stash, I was able to find a number of things that would work, the turquoise, of course, and all of that. So I'm finding that the jewelry and the sculpture, mixed media, are kind of meshing together to where they both serve. And that makes me happy.
So these are mixed media pieces where you're incorporating your jewelry background with sculpture.
Yes.
And I love this idea that there's actually sort of, because I'm a spiritual person, that there's a spiritual background to these pieces. And so tell me what kind of people are being attracted to these sculptures?
As with my jewelry, I feel when I produce something that I'm really not making it for myself. It's something that really belongs to another individual, and I wait for them to show up. And the response usually is they will see one piece in an array of maybe 20 and immediately have a response, an emotional response to that. And I think it's relating to something that's in the unconscious, a need to be protected, a need to learn, a need to be encouraged on their journey, or maybe something that's just every day, I need a friend. And those are the ones who will purchase the piece and take it home. And I want them to love it and be inspired by it for all the rest of their life.
Well, I think that's great. So what you're finding is that they resonate with something in the piece and it supports that belief system or that feeling. Show me this next piece. It's a little larger that you've done.
This is the Eagle Shaman. And of course, in Native American lore, the eagle has certain attributes in all of this. This one is much taller, but he is more lavishly adorned because he is the leader of all the shamans, you might say. He's the role model for them. He inspires them, he teaches them, he helps them along their journey in their being of service to other people that they come across.
Well,
So
I think the stones, that turquoise and the stone and the feathers, it's beautiful colors. You know.
thank you again from the jewelry stash.
It's always good to have some stash in your toolbox, right? In your studio. So there's one other line that you're doing that's a little, I get what, smaller. You call them the Tiny Tribe series. Let's share that with the viewers so they can check it out on your gallery.
This is a member of the Tiny Tribe, and I started off with the mixed media spirit dolls, and I kept having this notion that kept staying in my consciousness. And it was like they were saying, we want to be expressed also. We need to come and we need to be of service. So these, again, a person can relate to them in any kind of way. They are, in different forms. Some are sitting on a fence, some are sitting on a piece of gemstone. any number of kind of expressions. This one could be, I'm waiting to find out the meaning of my life. Or it could be, I'm waiting on the bus.
I
You,
just
it depends on how they relate, and that's what that's for.
Well, I love that. This is exactly what Urban Artist Market Online is about. Each one of these pieces is one of a kind. You make them one at a time. There is no mass produced duplication here. They all have their own essence.
Hmm.
So, so whether it's a spirit doll or a series of your tiny tribe, these are all in your gallery. People can find them. I recommend that you shop Martha's stuff and also check out her jewelry. What you have on your neck is a beautiful sample of her work.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous pieces of jewelry on your site. Is there anything else you'd like to tell people while they shop your gallery?
Well, hopefully they'll find something that they resonate to. Their piece, whether it's jewelry or earrings or mixed media, could well be in there. And so take a look. Hopefully you'll find something you love.
I'm sure they will. So thank you for joining us, and we'll talk to you soon. I'll see you online.
Great. Good to talk with you. Thank you.